Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and our journey through the dark with Alan Wake. And this is probably my favorite loading screen to date. I mean, this is a house where it's obviously something's going wrong, and kind of just like it. That foreboding feeling. Tongue-tied today, hopefully it won't continue. Anyways, shall we continue?
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
You can't handle the truth?
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Someone's up for a malpractice suit. Oh, seriously, can't you have a more cheerful clinic than this? Can't think of something more that keep me more depressed than bare wood
I
walls.
felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
I'm guessing that he probably took them from us. I guess we can only access the ones that were in the chapter we're in. Well, that makes it conveniently easy. I didn't open that door. That's it.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Sorry about that. There we go. Get the use of the oh my god. Seriously? How much ego does it take to do this?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
You know, the problem is his narrative.
This way, Alan.
Is the doctor still has a broken nose we gave him, so which means our memories are actually not false. I can't even try the doors? Ooh, kick that open. Anderson? Remember the Anderson brothers?
Now, Alan,
A
from
wooden
past
elevator?
experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario. in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. You go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Yeah, psychiatrists can do
It's
some
all
pretty...
in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife,
Ooh,
no one
nice
has been
view.
killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
Blah, blah, blah.
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
This is what I like over here, is we have a trash can over here as if it was some sort of public facility, but it's supposed to be a private mental institution. I mean, doesn't this look more like a resort? Weird. Excuse me. I like to cause trouble. Ah, damn it. Besides, there could have been coffee up here. Ooh. Okay, let's try to get away from that water sound until before it makes me want to go to the bathroom. Did the door just shake? Well, somebody should be landing on that soon. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ, Tom Zane, in the memory of a dear friend and poet. Now this explains how Hartman knows about the darkness. Thomas Zane, I just pointed at it as if you could see me. Thomas Zane here must have told Hartman what's going on, and he's obsessed with trying to access it. After all, if you had a wellspring that could alter reality, wouldn't you want to poke at it? Foolishly? Ooh, it's getting cloudy. There's a storm a-coming, apparently. See, now...
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Storm is coming.
Seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
That's because I wrote it.
Follow me.
Well, that's a storm because Alan wrote there's a storm coming.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
Blah, blah,
He
blah.
obviously loved his own
Bring you
voice.
out of the world
His words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work
There
with
are 4
To
lights!
accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
We'll be rating
You were
that later.
impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great
What?
outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty
Yeah.
damn wonderful, yeah.
Dude, give the bears a gun and call it even. Then I might be impressed.
Scary, scary.
Anything else? Let's go among the mad, shall we?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. we're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Namaste.
video games. It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
That and the drugs.
Come, Alan, this way.
Oi.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Yeah. Do. The Creator's Dilemma, the engaging new book by Dr. E. Hartman, author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words, now available in bookstores across the country. Yeah, this is the pre-Amazon days. Not quite sure we can only read that one. Lovely paintings there. Hi, Bob. Good lord. Ooh. Welcome to Cadram Loch Lake. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in the creative process. This may cause some side effects, including possession by dark forces, headaches, migraines, and sudden death. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems. They won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that is specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademarked, and its sister, the method, the flow, trademarked, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to keep them to yourself because we don't give a damn. Where are we going? Here, dining room?
My
Oh!
is killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
It's a world-ending storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
I'll do what I can.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
If you recall from an earlier manuscript page...
Oh, that won't do.
Hang on.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Yes, let's alter reality while we're at it.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
I'll give you the hammer.
He'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane.
Zane.
All right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
I don't want to know where he stuck that thing. Yeah, after we clean it off a little.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
So, Emil, are you the one who opened the door to all this? Because if so, you're responsible for everything. Let's see if you can exact some karma.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, God.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
There's most of the backstory for you right there.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Power always has a cost.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Well, he reincarnated over to my XCOM game.
Snitches and narcs, man. Bad scene.
The 70s were like a bad hangover for the 60s.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
I'll let you have your piece then.
I want to go home.
That is something sad about getting old. Someday, at some point, you may never be able to go home again. Die alone in an institution, surrounded by near strangers and professionals.
Checking on him now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I don't think I'm interested in extra conversation from you two.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Now that was a little creepy.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
But then we're in... Yeah, the more you think about it, the crazier it gets. Coffee! Well, I guess it's the little things that keep you sane, or sane enough to function. God knows I almost go through a whole pot some days. Right then. Anything else? Let's advance the plot.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
No.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Let's go cause some trouble. Ooh. Getting dark.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Barry, you just keep getting into trouble.
Well, things run
The owls.
fast, aren't they?
Stop commenting on the plot. Yeah, the owls are not what they seem.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Yeah, remember, the Anderson brothers drink...
On a comeback tour, baby.
Don't know if I agree with this.
But hey, it's going to give me an opportunity.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Birch is hiding in the closet.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for it, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before?
Oh, leave them to their fun. Something
The
blinking.
markings in the tapes said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Give me... Oh, wait. Fenris, are we? Oh, great. These things should not come to life.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Oh, Hartman. You're just not as control of the situation as you think you are. Alright.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing. At all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you.
Sound familiar?
Some stranger who resembles you, looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Like I said, it was someone pretending to be Alice. It didn't say it was someone supernatural.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Like you dealt with Zane?
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with a doctor or a lawyer. Don't fuck with one that knows both. Yeah, this must be Rudolph's work. He's recording the consumed, the taken. That one? Yeah, we don't see any female ones. That would be kind of freaky. Okay, where do we go now? Hartman.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds.
Well, kidnapping, Hartman.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I'm famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way. Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there?
Barry, how long do you go on?
What, is this how you get your kicks, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what
That's
he
not a
pays
bad
you,
idea.
Okay? Do you have any idea
Bribe your
how
way
much
out of it
I
and get a
make
lawyer.
of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal check good?
Cash only. In any case, yeah, I'm convinced that the best thing to do would be just to let Hartman live and sue his ass. And get this place if I wanted it, but you know, I'm not big on the location.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, I'm glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they...
Oh, shit. Oh, yes.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
So there's other people can find these damn things. How many are there, and where are they spread out to?
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
I have a gun.
One more lie, and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up.
Yeah.
With you. Get a car.
Bad firearm safety there.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
You sneeze and you blow his brains out.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability in mind.
That look wonderful to you, then? How do you like my creation? Yeah, I'm not so sure Alan's not sliding into the evil scale. Alright then, things have gotten a little crazy and...
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
I was going to say that this is where we're going to leave you and try to get out of the death trap that is this institution. This is Fantastic Worlds. This has been our journey through the dark with Alan Wake. See you next episode.